and welcome to Yo White Plains. In our latest episode, we have made a field trip to a local business in downtown White Plains, and my special guest and I would love to tell you about it. We went down to a place called The Private Shop. It's a business that sells, I believe, if I'm going to quote the owner, Drew, correctly, they sell streetwear, so fashion, clothes, T-shirts and hats and sweatsuits and sneakers and all sorts of fashionable items. And my very special guest, who you saw in a previous episode, Dolce, is here to share with us because I happened to run into her in the private shop, and we got a chance to talk about what she saw. So I'd like to share it with you guys too. And so we shall.
Hello, hello. Ah, yes, you can see me now. Well, first of all,
Hi, welcome back to the program, Dolce.
No, thank you again. And before to start, I'm not a guest.
Truth.
I am the boss.
Truth be told.
Thank you. Before we start. And you want to tell me about the shopping?
Yeah.
Well, we were, as you already said, at this private shop where I see a lot of expensive items, which I didn't know. I saw one pair of Nike, shoes on 15,000.
Really?
So I'm telling you not because of course I'm surprised about the price, but I'm just I'm very amazed how people really take the sneakers serious. Again, I feel proud of what I do. I feel proud of my career because I see a lot of cool for collection stuff, a lot of cool items. I really enjoy the store. It's unique. Again, there's something you can really it's limited edition, and I really enjoy shopping. I'm gonna send all these items first to Mexico and Dominican Republic, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a success. And I want the success for this store too because it's really cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I mean the private shop has been around for some time, and it's always stylish. When I go in there, I often go in there just to kind of take a look at what the latest and greatest is that they have in there. I'm a big fan of sneakers. I have bought sneakers from Drew many a time, as well as some of the shirts and some of the sweatsuits. I find them very fashionable, very comfortable. They fit my body type really well, and I don't know. They're starting to kind of get some sway around town because wearing clothes you get at the private shop, all of a sudden people recognize that it's from there. And,
oh, for real?
And they make,
That's
they
cool.
make comments
That's
about
cool.
it. So.
I mean, you're from here,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a White Plains lover.
I'm hard to miss.
I'm part of the White Plains community.
Yeah.
But this is really new for me. White Plains.
Now you were looking at some of the stuff. Did you end up really, really liking any of it, any particular item?
For myself, for my customers.
For your customers.
Yeah. Oh, for my customers, I mean the sneakers.
Yeah. The sneakers.
I love them. They're cool.
Yeah.
They're classic. They're hard to find, and they're expensive.
Yeah. They're.
I mean, it's a business world.
Well, some of them are expensive because they're really rare, right? But others of them are expensive for reasons that
that's what
I'm not so
saying,
sure I know, right?
Because we don't.
But I don't want to fixate on that because I think that if you went into Foot Locker or some other store, you probably would also see. You wouldn't see $15,000 sneakers, but you would also see fashion. There's a reason they say the price of fashion, right?
Yeah, oh my God.
When you have something that's fashionable, it's not just how much it costs to make.
It's serious. For me, fashion is serious. And I can tell for other people it's serious too. I really like
you know what I find? I find that when someone is very intent on some part of shopping, they really like to buy sneakers, or they really like to buy shirts, or they really like to do, makeup. Those are the same people that seem to understand more when they say hey, this is really rare. This is a highly sought after thing. If they like to buy sneakers and it's a rare sneaker, you'll find that person is I could see why that costs $300, $400, $500.
I feel like it's
again,
it's a kid thing. You never played this. Well, I don't know. It was in my country, but it's like any anime, like for example, it was any anime, and you needed like to buy the stickers, like like
Oh,
very
yeah,
like
right.
limited.
Collect
I
them.
feel like that. I feel like that same way.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're just kids trying to like.
Well, in fact, if you're an anime fan out there, I think that you'll find that probably the fashion at Private Shop is something that you'll like. Right? 'Cause there's a lot of
Yes.
anime-inspired things there. Yeah. And do not miss the dog named Bear.
Oh, bear.
The little doggy we saw in there.
Bear knows.
Yeah.
Bear
Yeah.
knows what he wants.
Bear knows. That is true. That is very true. All right, so I didn't want to. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to let the scenes from inside the Private Shop take over now. We're going to introduce you to them. And then I think that when we come back, we'll probably have a nice little dance break for you in pure Yo White Plains fashion. We'll see if the Boss Dolce here will indulge us in some of her moves, but I know I will be showing mine. That much is for sure. Let's see.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see.
So this is us here signing off. Yo White Plains. We're done.
We're done.
Bye now. See you next time.
Bye. Thank you, everybody.
Lil J on the train. Hey. And you already know. It's your boy Lil Scrap. World rocking in this. Who it is, I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave and sip. Hey,
Look at them hips, look at them hips. I like how she rock it. She bend that thing over into the ground, she gon' drop it and pop it hard as she can. Got me hard in the pants because she all in her stance, doing her dance, man. Look, look buddy cute in the face. She rock her hips to the bass. She take a sip and she wave and wanna get with Lil J after she dance on that pole. I pull my can so quick and fast when that to the flow.
Now I got 32 flavors of that bootylicious bubble gum. Raspberry, grape, cherry, come and get the sunny bun. Yummy, yum, baby, not your ordinary lady. Known to drive it crazy, Willy Wonka wanna pay me. On the daily, off the hills, to rock my heels, to shake my skittles, soda pop it, watch it sizzle. Man, it right here for shizzle. Smoking on the highest drizzle, wanna taste it just a little. Rock my hips and make it wiggle, waving, sipping in the
I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave and sip. I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave and sip. I like it when she show me she can rock and roll and drop it to the floor. Fast and slow, shout is all pro. That's the way to go. Tell her booty, ooh, we got it.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Yo White Plains. My name is Tom, your host, and we are here on location at a special store here in downtown White Plains that is actually called the Private Shop. So we're here and we want to take a look and see what it is that they sell. It's a very popular place and people in the neighborhood like to come in here and take a look around, and so I thought we could do that too. Just in case you hear about the name called the Private Shop and are not sure what's inside it, well, there may be reasons why they want to be called a private shop. It's actually kind of fun to have some of that going on, a little bit of secrecy in life, but at the same time, you would want to know why you would want to come here. So why don't we take a look and see what they have? And before I get too far, I just have to notice a familiar face. Somebody that we may have seen just last week in the studio. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
How are you, everybody?
So, welcome back, Dolce, to the program. And we are here at the Private Shop in downtown White Plains.
I know.
Now, you were here already, and so what are you up to?
I'm shopping.
Yeah.
I'm doing live right now for my store.
Oh, so you have your own
Yeah, I have
your own
my
empire going on right now as well.
production.
Okay, all right. Very nice. And what is it that you're looking at right here?
I really like these sets. I love sets, and I think there's a very unique sets.
I was loving the colors myself.
I'm very attracted to these sets. I love the shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
I think people in
Now, I have to say, I think my youngest child would definitely buy the shirt that you were just looking at.
And I really like the shoes.
All right.
I really, really like the shoes.
I'm a huge sneaker fan myself. Oh, you have no idea, but I actually bought a pair of those in a men's size. Those are very fancy.
So what you doing here?
What am I doing here? Well, I came down here to visit Drew. I come down here and come and say hi pretty often. So I was going to come by and introduce everyone on the camera to Drew, but I didn't want to be rude and walk right by somebody that I met that I already know. So I didn't want to bother Drew because he's busy running a business. So I thought maybe we could be fans and shop for a minute first. But if you don't mind, come on out if you have a minute. All right. Well, so welcome. So,
into the private shop.
Everybody in White Plains and everybody in downtown White Plains area, you may very well already know Drew, and you may very well already know the private shop. But we're here inside his place right now. Hi, Drew. Welcome to the program. I'm very, very happy to be here. Thank you for letting me come by and say hello and share some time. Sometimes when I come in here, there's the cutest dog you might have ever seen. And has a special name, but I think I won't reveal it on camera. You probably have to come down to the shop and see it for yourself, but the cutest thing ever. So Drew, what do you have? What do you sell here?
Right here, we are big into streetwear, hype, and sneakers.
Yeah.
Those are the three. This is our only location in White Plains. We do have another location in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which they specialize in vintage down there.
Okay.
Vintage is huge.
Okay, so not like when you see from Foot Locker that they made the old Jordans again, but the actual old ones.
For sure.
Are they really expensive? Like vintage shoes?
Some of them, it's more so vintage clothing though. You know, older Nike stuff, older NASCAR tees.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Is it like, and do people want things like autographs or certain things on it that make it special, or do they want it clean? Like what I would say is clean, right? Meaning just in a box exactly as it was.
Yeah, that's definitely something. Sometimes it could increase the price of the item. It could decrease the price of an item.
Right.
Sometimes as well. Yeah, it
Right.
could go either way.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. What's special to someone, may or may not be even more special to someone else. It's pretty crazy. So have you run this business in town a long time?
So we just moved to this location 6 months ago now.
Mm-hmm.
We've been in White Plains for a total of 3 years and 6 months now. We were down the street at 219 for 3 years.
Okay. So that's just down the hill, down the hill here.
Yeah, just a couple of stores down.
Yeah.
We decided to move up here, a lot more foot traffic, more in the mix of everything that's going on in White Plains at this spot.
Yeah, and do you see, since you moved, do you see a lot more people
For sure.
kind of
For sure.
just noticing it that may not have noticed it before?
Absolutely. As we were down the street, we're kind of off the grid,
Yeah.
compared to what central White Plains is.
Right.
But now we definitely see a lot more people every day.
That's cool. So right now, if someone came into the store, like right now,
Okay.
is there one pair of shoes that everyone has to have right now that everyone's coming in for, or is it not like that?
Right now, I would say it would probably be like a Black Cat 3. Any Jordan 3 or Jordan 4 is
Yeah.
what I would say. I would, if it were a year or two ago, I would go with just a Panda Dunk. Probably
Okay.
that was like the hottest selling thing out.
Okay. All right. Do you have a pair of those?
I do. I do own a
But
pair.
no, I mean to say, do you sell them in the
Oh,
store?
yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this wanted item. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so if you happen to own a pair of these shoes, you probably already know you're very lucky.
Just came out
They're pretty
2
fancy.
weeks ago, probably now. But super hot shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been the one. This has been the one the last 2 weeks for sure.
Looks really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, all black is nice.
Huh.
These are Jordan 3s, and then Jordan has announced they're going to come back out with the Black Hat Jordan 4s
Yeah.
in a few months. So those would be huge too.
All right, so you should definitely make it a point. Come on down to the private shop because whatever the hottest sneaker is out here right now, you didn't even know what it was, and he did, so that alone is a good reason. And wait a second. Remember I was talking about the cutest dog ever? As if on cue. This is
Bear.
This is Bear. Hi, say hi, Bear. I think Bear thinks the mic tastes just fine. So anyway, thank you, Drew. I appreciate the time and coming down and being so welcoming and everything. And hold on, here we go. And I'm gonna say, come on down to the private shop. It is right here, 152 East Post Road, right here in downtown White Plains, right off of Merrimack Avenue. So there is absolutely no reason why you can't stop by and say hello.
Tryna get up in my